Good morning, I'm Al Lippman, Mayor of Mesquite. Today's COVID-19 report is 338, with 8 of these being reported in the past 7 days. I've been asked numerous times how many deaths we have had. The Southern Nevada Health District reports 4 that I can find, all male. I don't think this is correct, as I personally know of 2 females. Before I talk about a serious subject, I want to address a question I received the other day. It's a good question, but I have answered similar ones many times before. Basically, it's why don't we have a downtown with shops and other facilities? We're often compared to other communities that have had established downtowns for many, many years. Some of them have been renovated, others left in disrepair as shopping has gone to the suburbs. To begin with, we never had a downtown. Mesquite Boulevard, up until just a few years ago, was Highway 91. It had no medians, which, by the way, disrupted the city so badly when they were installed that many of the small businesses in the shopping centers went out of business because no one could get to them. This multi-year project was a disaster. In most cases, still is. In the question I received the other day, I was asked basically why we were not like Park City, Utah, or Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I know some of you may not be interested in this subject, but many of you are, so I'll continue. Both of those cities are small. In fact, we are larger than both combined. They've been around a long time. Park City was established in 1869 and Jackson Hole in 1914. This should make most people wonder, why haven't they grown? In fact, Park City was larger 100 years ago than it is now. I did a little research to find out. Park City has a median home price of $929,000. Virtually everyone that works there comes from Salt Lake City, as apartments, if you could find one, range from $2,500 monthly and up, way up. Park City is described as a playground for the rich and famous by most travel publications. Jackson Hole has a median house price of $1.6 million. That's right, you heard it correctly. The average income is $122,000 a year. However, that's the average, with many multi-millionaires residing there. Our beautiful city of Mesquite has a median house price of $295,000, and rental for a 2-bedroom apartment is around $900 a month. Yes, I know we have a shortage of affordable housing, but that's a subject I'll tackle next week. We are not a playground for the rich and famous, and I'm glad. Nearly everyone here would have to leave because of the cost of living being so high. By the way, I'll have some wonderful news that I'll report regarding the first real development on Mesquite Boulevard that we can be proud of. I've been holding back until now so I could better evaluate if it will really happen, and I believe it will. It's exciting, but it'll need your support. Now let me talk a little bit this morning about a really serious issue. Nevada is unprepared for a mental health catastrophe. We are, of course, not alone in this, but as usual, we're at the bottom in providing services. It's a little like the Department of Motor Vehicles or the State Unemployment Service. Our state has grown in leaps and bounds over the past 20 years or so, but needed services have either remained the same or in many cases been reduced. There's more of this coming, I assure you. In Nevada, where the unemployment rate reached 28.2% and is currently around 13%, there's a drastic underfunding of public mental health services, staffing shortages, and obstacles to sufficiently reimburse for providers. I'm bringing this up because all of us need to petition our governor to provide more services, not years from now, but now. Everyone I talk to just wants 2020 to end. However, we can't afford another repeat next year and not be prepared. With unemployment staying high, our kids not in school, the stress on the teachers, unemployment checks delayed, getting them at midnight to stand in line at the DMV, no stimulus package in sight, we are heading for a mental health catastrophe. I know the citizens of Mesquite are resilient and caring. We'll get through this, and I firmly believe we will be successful in taming the COVID-19 virus. However, we cannot be successful if we have issues with our mental health and cannot get needed. Again, the big guys at the top need to hear your concerns, loud and often, if we expect things to get better in the coming year. Until then, remember to keep the faith and stay Mesquite strong. I know you will. Thank you.